Welcome back to Fishing with Mossy. Today we're going to look at setups to fish with barra, flathead, stuff like that. Stuff that will throw your heavier lures, your smaller lures, and your line that you want to use, leader that you want to use, and stuff like that. So stay tuned. I'll show you stuff like that, what I use, what you can use, and size of rods, reels, stuff like that. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Let's start off with a light spin combo that you can use for fishing barra, flathead, jacks, anything like that, queenies, trevally, stuff like that. Jewfish, if you're fishing down in Brisbane, you get jewfish up here. So let's get it. Start off with this one. Good light rod, 6 foot rod. Actually 7 foot rod. Sorry, it's 3 to 6 kilo. It's pen reel, sorry. Pen rod too, so it's a good combo for flicking those small lures for salmon, queenies, throaties, barra, flatties, stuff like that. If you're throwing small lures, or if you like throwing a lighter rod for fish, and that's a go-to rod for me. You can get other brands, Shimano, Daiwa, any of you that you like. Use that, for my opinion, in your light rods. So yeah, let's get into a Baitcaster. This is a Rovex Baitcaster combo. The Rovex Obram reel. It's a 5 foot rod, 5 to 8 kilo rod. So pretty good casting weight on it. I'd fish this if I was trolling hard bodies or casting soft plastics on those falling down branches, or I was throwing lures for barra and that. I would mostly use this for those barra, jacks and threadfin, just because it just feels like I'd throw it for barra and jacks and that. You could have different bait casting combos with a longer handle. This is just a shorter handle, one for one-handed throwing, and that. Yeah, you can put, I've got no line on it right now because I haven't used it yet, but yeah, let's get into a heavier rod and we'll talk about a line that you want to, that I recommend to use, and leader that I recommend to use too. So the heavier rod, you've probably seen this before, it's my Shimano snapper rod. It works for the big barra, big throaties, big jacks. Throwing those heavier lures, or those lures that you can't throw on those lighter rods. You can use this when you're throwing snags, hard bodies. This is a 6 to 5 kilo, 7 foot rod. This is just a bit bigger, bit heavier. It's got a good rod tip on it. I can show you. Flexible rod tip. So yeah, good drag on it. Very flexible, obviously, like I showed you. Yeah, let's get into the line that I would recommend to putting your rods and leader to use for that. So I've got the pen mono, 9 kilo, or if you like to talk about pounds, 20 pound, 20 pound mono. You can go this color in the pen, or you can go other colors. It's good heavy line for the Baitcaster and the heavy rods. If you're throwing a light spin rod, you want to put 12 pound. That's probably my recommendation, because it's strong enough. So if you're chasing flathead on it, you can put some leader on there. It's heavy to pull in those flathead, those barra, stuff like that. Queenies, if you hook onto one of those on a lighter rod. If you're chasing snapper on the lighter rods, 12 pound, it's good too. Let's talk about leader. 50 pound Black Magic leader. I'll normally put that on when I'm chasing those big barra, those jacks, those flathead. It's heavy enough so that you can keep using it, and they won't rub you off, stuff like that. They won't snap you off. Jacks got those teeth. Yeah, jacks have those teeth on them, so they can rub through or bite through most of the leaders and that. So you want either 30 pound, 50 pound, or even heavier pound up, so they won't rub you, or if you're fishing near rock walls, say, they won't take you into those oysters, snap you off, stuff like that, and you can get them out of the snags. So yeah, that's all the gear that I use when I'm fishing. I'll be making videos on fishing soon. Just the weather, it's pretty bad, and school and that. We're trying to work around that and work and that, so I'll be trying to work around that. I'll be fishing with my mate sometimes, so you might see him. I might be fishing by myself, I might be fishing in the boat with my dad, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you get out, get some of these combos, or if you have them, go chase them. Hopefully this helped you, and hopefully you have a good fishing trip. But have a good day, have a good weekend, and hopefully you catch a big one. Thanks for fishing with Mossy.